Read-a-Thon begins. But I'm really tired though. So I've just reached the end of hour 1 and I picked up Fables, the graphic novel. I'm roughly halfway through. I'm going to try and continue reading this until I fall asleep. I've kind of been dozing off here and there while reading it already. So we'll give this a try. I'm going to try and read it before I get to sleep. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I really am enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to continuing on and seeing what is going to happen. And oh my god, I feel like I just need to pick up the rest of the volumes now so I can continue and continue. But that's not going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to continue reading this one. Hour 2 has just finished. It's a redonkulous hour in the morning. And I finished Fables. There it is. I'm not moving. Which I really, really enjoyed. I need to buy the other ones soon. Hopefully soon. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep now, because sleep, and I'll pick up reading in the morning. That's all I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so yeah. So I decided to continue reading The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan. I'm almost done. I think I've got like a quarter of it to go, but I can definitely see why this book won an award. I've had to close this book for a little bit and just like think about it. You know, like, this book, wow. Like, it's not a book that so far has made me cry, but it just like, it kind of breaks my heart over and over again. It's just such a beautiful book. And I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to pick this one up and read it. And I'm hoping that I can finish the rest of it today if my heart can handle it. But so far, since I've woken up, I've read about 50 pages of it and I'm gonna continue reading for a little while. But I'm having a bit of trouble with reading today. I've had to lie down in order to read because when I'm sitting up I get a headache. It's weird, sometimes this happens. I just get like a really bad headache, like a really bad kind of ache at the back of my head, and it hurts to like have my head upright. I don't know. Does anyone else experience that? Because I think it's a really weird thing. I'm hoping to finish this one today. But guys, you should read it. If you haven't picked this one up, pick it up. Since I'm expecting to finish this one in the next few days if I don't finish it today, I'm also going to be doing a full review of this one as well. I think I'll kind of go into more detail about it. There's some things I really want to discuss. So yeah, if you're interested, you can look forward to that. It should be up hopefully pretty soon. I think I've finished doing my thinking about this for now, so I'm gonna go back and continue reading for a little while. I really don't have the words right now to even express anything, so I'm gonna have to leave that kind of talk for later, see if I can compose my thoughts for a review. But I have finished it. I read 174 pages of this one today. I think this one's roughly around 128 pages. That equates to like 300 pages-ish so far today, which I'm really happy with. I'm so glad that I managed to finish reading this book. Okay, so I don't know what to do now, because I feel like I'm not ready to move on and read another book, you know? This has left me in a bit of a book hangover. So, that's not good for a read-a-thon. Thanks a lot. I'm probably just gonna take a break from reading for a little while. I will try to read something probably short and maybe a little lighthearted to kind of bring my mood up a little bit. We'll have to see how that works out. God. So I finally picked up another book now. I took a little while just editing and stuff like that and trying to control my thoughts. But I decided to pick up Weird Things That Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. I was sent this by Jen and also the sequel, More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops, so I'm hoping to get through both of these ones today. I've only sat down for a little while and I'm already halfway through this one and it's so entertaining, it's so funny, so I think I can achieve that. I think I can. I've already marked out a few that I really liked, one of which is, so the customer says to the bookseller, "Do you have brown eyes?" She responds, "Yes, I do. My mother told me never to trust anyone with brown eyes." So the bookseller says, "You have brown eyes." Dot, dot, dot. I don't know, just like, there's so many just weird and random things that people say. It's amusing. I'm enjoying this one so much. So I've got a couple of hours left of the readathon, and I ended up finishing Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops, and I also started and finished More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops. So these two books are done. Yay! I do plan on doing a video talking about these ones because the lovely, lovely Jen sent these my way, and Hermagerd, they're signed. Thank you, you're the bestest. So yeah, I'll be going into like more detail about my thoughts and things about these in a later video, so look forward to those as well. So I have a little over 2 hours left of the readathon, and I'm not entirely sure how much reading I'm going to get done for the rest of tonight. I'm going to do a little bit here and there, but I'm about to head over to Alex's and we're about to watch some Supernatural. So this is probably my last update from the actual readathon. So I think I'll just do a wrap up of my progress overall for today tomorrow morning. But yeah, that's all that's been happening today. I'm really happy with how I did, and it's been good. I managed to finish some books that I needed to get done. Obviously there's like a billion other books I need to read, which is why I'm continuing on and also doing a week-long readathon, just tagging it on the end, a little readathon for this week as well, so I can power through and maybe get ahead of reading. It's not going to happen like that. I'm not going to get ahead, but wishful thinking. Yay. So during the last 2 hours of the readathon, I only read about another 20 or so pages. On the Kindle, I decided to pick up The Empress Chronicles by Susie Vitello. I'm doing a blog tour for this book later on in the month. I believe my tour stop is on October 30th, so I'll be doing a review of this book then. But yeah, I thought I'd better start it because that's coming up kind of soon. And that was it. That was the last thing that I read during the readathon. So for a quick wrap up, these are the books that I read. These page counts are just approximates because I can't be bothered, to be honest, but just go with it. I read Fables Volume 1, Legends of Exile by Bill Willingham, and this was about 130 pages. I continued on reading The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan, and I read the remaining 180 pages of this book. I picked up Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops and More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. Both of these are roughly 120 pages. And also the first 20 or so pages of The Empress Chronicles by Susie Vitello. I read over 550 pages throughout the day. I know that a lot of people did way better than that, going by your progress on Twitter. Oh my goodness, I am impressed and so proud of you guys, but I'm so happy with how I did. I'm really, really happy because I've been struggling to read recently. So this is huge, massive progress. I'm happy, I'm happy. What about you guys? How did you do during the 24-hour readathon, and what was your favorite thing that you read? Mine was The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan. If you couldn't tell by my reaction to reading it, I was just left kind of speechless and just astounded and impressed. So that is all that I have for this video. Another readathon done, but not quite, because like I mentioned in my announcement video, I'm also doing a random little readathon going for this next week, starting Monday, finishing on Sunday, and it's just because I still have a lot of things I need to read. So I'm gonna try, be motivated to do it. Maybe, I don't know. I still need to make a thread on Goodreads for people to post their updates and things like that. I'll try and remember to do that soon, hopefully before the readathon starts. But other than that, I will be kind of updating you guys on Twitter. I might host some reading sprints as well, so keep your eyes peeled for those. And yeah, I think that's all. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video.